She's simply a knockout. 16-year-old Dallas Malloy just wants to be one of the guys. So what's a nice girl like her doing in a place like this?
I just did it, you know? I just did it. What is great, I just didn't know much about it, and I ended up loving it.
Malloy trains 4 hours a day at the tiny 12th Street boxing gym in Bellingham.
We don't even recognize gender. That's not even a question. It was in the beginning, but it's not anymore. Dallas is a boxer, through and through. I think in a past life, Dallas was a champion boxer.
Although her 132 pounds classified Dallas as a lightweight, she's no lightweight.
She wants to be a boxer and she has to get treated like one, you know. Obviously, she can handle it.
What kind of bully are you, punching a girl?
I'm the worst kind.
As you might imagine, Dallas's parents aren't exactly thrilled with the idea of their daughter stepping into the ring.
The actual point of boxing leaves something to be desired in my book, but everything else is admirable.
The U.S. Amateur Boxing Federation has a rule that does not allow females in the ring. Dallas is fighting that. But until she wins that battle, she'll have to beat up on punks like me.
It's kind of a dance. It's a mind game. You kind of move around and you look for targets. It's not hitting someone in the face. It's looking for targets like the chin, you know, the jaw.
Anyone care to dance? Drew Soicher, King 5 Sports.
Drew Soicher is standing by live.
Hi, Tony. Hopefully not, but tonight could be the final home game of the year for the Thunderbirds. And if he's not careful, it could also be the end of the Zamboni John era.
Yeah, I want to drive the Zamboni.
He's driving on thin ice. Thunderbird Zamboni driver John Scannell has returned from suspension just in time for the playoffs, but with strict orders to quit handing out high fives while resurfacing the ice between periods.
Unfortunately, that's created problems for the Zamboni driver, especially me, because the fans still expect the high-fiving, and then I have to end up driving the Zamboni through a gauntlet of hands.
Scannell's employers insist it's more than just a matter of high fives. He's also been told not to wear ice skates while driving the Zamboni and not to swing a T-Birds flag in the crowd. All insurance risks, they say.
Seattle Center isn't the show. We're the building. The show are the Thunderbirds, you know, and if the Thunderbirds want a mascot, they'll go out and get one.
Hey, I want to drive the Zamboni. Yes, I do.
What I'm really looking for is hoping that the fans do not high-five me during the playoffs, because what happens is that they're setting me up for a serious situation where I have to make a split-second decision on how I'm going to drive that Zamboni.
Both sides admit all this Zamboni baloney is a bit silly, but nobody's about to budge. As a result, Scannell has filed a union grievance and expects to win.
I want to drive a Zamboni. Yes, I do.
Seattle Center management has made it very clear to Zamboni John. Next time he high-fives, he's high-fired. Game time tonight is 7 o'clock. We're live at the arena. I'm Drew Soicher. Well, the National Basketball Association is trying out its new fan behavior rule this year. If you're too rowdy, you'll get a warning. If you still don't shut up, you'll be escorted from the building. Who's kidding who?
No way! Come on!
You'd think it would be difficult to stand out in a crowd of more than 10,000.
You're all right for a short guy, baby!
Think again.
Woo!
Meet 37-year-old Sonic superfan Jeremy Ross. Section 20.
Pay attention!
Row 7.
No! No!
Seat 12.
Get a grip!
There are a lot of nuts in the stands, but a lot of times if people around you aren't screaming, then you're kind of like, gosh, if I jump up, I'm going to look like kind of a dork. But then you got this big dork in the green jacket down there going, come on, do it, come on, do it. You don't have to worry about it.
The referees do have to worry about it.
Nice do! Yeah! Woo! 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 About 3 years ago, I lost my voice in Cincinnati at the Seahawks playoff game, and it's never been the same since, but I have 4 years of acting training and voice lessons, so you got to use the diaphragm, baby. You got to come from the bottom.
You might not think that somebody's got a right to yell at the top of their lungs while other people are trying to enjoy a ball game. But consider the fact that Jeremy's season ticket cost him $1,200. Now what do you think?
If you want to come to a game and you don't want to yell, then either don't come to the game or go sit somewhere else.
Nice try, Jimmy, nice try! You're a bum!
I don't use profanity. I am loud, but I mean, if you're not being rude, what's the difference? It's a ball game. Let's get loud.
He's a fat man!
It's important, Drew. You got to be loud. It makes a difference. What?
Well, Jeremy's been attending Sonic games for 14 years, and he hasn't been kicked out of a game yet. The key word to remember, yet.
Don't throw your empty cups or wrappers on the floor. Mr. Trash will be around to collect and toss your trash. Sponsored by
He's determined to make Everett Memorial Stadium the cleanest ballpark in the country. Meet 14-year-old Brent Schilling, better known as Mr. Trash.
Got garbage down here for me. Anything, believe me, I want your garbage.
Oh, I love trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty. Anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Yes, I love trash.
It's about the coolest summer job you could get, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you get into the park free, get, good food, meet people, see the ball game, and it's fun.
Mr. Trash does more than just clean up the ballpark. He also provides entertainment between innings with a juggling act. My mic's on fire. Brent also works as a birthday party clown. He might just be the biggest celebrity in Everett.
I'll be walking through the mall and they'll say, hey, there's Mr. Trash, and and I'll kind of, when I'm not wearing this, I'm not Mr. Trash. So if you see me, don't call me Mr. Trash. If you see me at the ballpark, cool, but I don't know, it's Brent.
Yes, I love trash.
Drew Soicher, King 5 Sports.
All right.
It's post time, and for the first time ever, Longacres Park has a regular live bugler.
I think it's special.
Do you think the horses like it?
I don't think the horses care at all.
The music is called The Parade to Post. It's played by Schreffler 13 minutes before each race when the horses are ready to leave the paddock. Unfortunately, Schreffler has to wear the traditional bugler's uniform.
It's a woolen polyester blend, flannel lined, very comfortable.
You look good in red.
I think red is one of my better colors.
The bugle is considered to be one of the toughest instruments to play. Well, how do I want to do it?
Just there, almost.
That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, it's pretty close.
Now down the lane they come.
Are you a horse racing fan?
Not really. I like the horses, but I haven't found a system that works. So.
Are those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing?
They're not. I don't think Bugle Boy makes anything with leather sewn on the inside of the knee.
Had to ask. Drew Soicher, King 5 Sports.
He's not Mike Tyson no more. He's just a number.
It's lonely training for an opponent you might never meet. Michael Abels knows. He's been punching a prison bag for the past 11 years.
The isolation period is the best thing that a boxer can have. And I believe that him getting out of prison, whether it's 6 years or 10 years, he can come out of prison and be the best boxer in the world.
Most prisons provide adequate facilities for inmates who choose to exercise, but not all of them.
Well, physically, I think he shouldn't have any problem if the institution he's going into has got the basic equipment, because you can only do just so much with muscles.
Mike Tyson is the self-proclaimed baddest man on the planet, but there's a different definition of bad behind bars.
Anybody with any common sense would not want to rile a guy like Mike Tyson. He's just, he's a bad man. Bare knuckles in the ring, he'd hurt you.
This is the Rahway State Prison in Rahway, New Jersey.
Convicted felons have fought professionally in maximum security prison before. Light heavyweight contender James Scott fought out of the state prison in Rahway, New Jersey in the late 70s. But Indiana authorities say they won't allow Tyson to stage a professional fight in or out of jail. At the Washington State Reformatory in Monroe, Drew Soicher, King 5 News.